Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Playdates and Travels, and I still have my Christmas decorations behind me because it is January 5th as I'm filming this, which means that for me and my household at least, we celebrate Christmas until January 6th. January 6th is the day that we take down our decorations after that because it is the Feast of Three Kings Day, which is in Latin culture, so that is something that we do in my house at least, so at least until this weekend, these bad boys will still be here, and then I will have to clear it all out. I never actually showed you guys what was in my holiday background though, so I will flip the camera and show you that toward the end of this video, just to share. Why not? I never actually showed you my filming background. I showed you the rest of my home, for the most part, except for the floor mat in front of my door. I realized that the other day. I was like, I didn't actually film everything. I thought I did, but... So that'll be a little bonus. Today I have a box to get into that was sent to me from my friend. But before I get into my friend Magic Mail box, I also want to just go into a couple different Magic Mail items that I picked up recently for myself, ordered for myself, and just share that to you. Lunar New Year will be starting very soon in January and February. It's actually on February is the day that you celebrate it, but the festival does begin in January every year, and it was one of my favorite times to go to Disney for the past couple years because there was a special Disneyland festival. This year there has been no official word just yet, but given that everything is still closed, I'm pretty much sure that we're not going to have anything official to celebrate, which makes me a little bit sad, but because of that I wanted to still celebrate Lunar New Year in my own home and get the merchandise that makes me happy. So in my most recent Disneyland haul that just posted, if you haven't seen that, I will post it up here so you guys can see it as well. It was my mega Disneyland cast member haul, and then I also went to Disneyland and took advantage of the 70% off deals. Share that with you guys. In that video toward the end, I showed the 2 Lunar New Year purchases that I got this year so far from the Disney parks. I got a new shirt that's beautiful, and I also got the new pair of ears. So online on eBay, I've ordered a couple of things. I've also ordered some things overseas, which hopefully get here in time for the Lunar New Year season. We'll find out. But I want to share those with you right now. And the first thing that arrived is this new Funko Pop. This is actually the Asia exclusive. This was released only in Asia last year for New Year in the Disney parks, and for whatever reason we didn't get it here in the US, but it was released overseas at least, and it does say 2020 Year of the Mouse on here, so this is back when things were like fairly normal still, and Funko collaborated with Disney to create a Lunar New Year Mickey Mouse Pop. So he will be in my background. I'm going to keep him in the box for now until it's like time to put up these decorations, but I do love how Mickey Mouse is wearing the signature like red and gold outfit, red and yellow a little bit, and then he is actually holding up right there in his hands, one of the decorations. Could be a lantern actually. And then in his other hand is a red envelope. So that is actually really cool. He has a red envelope for exchanging money, like what they do in the culture, and then he's wearing the outfit, and then has the lantern in the other hand. So this is going to be such a fun decor piece to put up. I was really glad to be able to find this on eBay for not too expensive a price, and I bid and I won it, so yay, new decoration for me. I'm also wearing a new purchase I haven't talked about officially yet, but I got it from the outlet. I will show that in this video on my channel soon, so you guys will see that. The other big Lunar New Year purchase that I made, somebody was selling these, and I don't know where they're from or from when they are from, but they're basically Chinese lanterns that you can like stack up and decorate, which I will have in my future background, but they're officially Disney ones. So there's Donald Duck right there in the center. It's got some Chinese characters all around, and you have the tassels hanging as well on this side. And then on this side is Mickey and Minnie. It's kind of covered. I don't want to take it out of the packaging yet because once I do that, my son will want to play with it, and I don't want to take it out until I'm ready to decorate. So you guys will see this very soon, but I did grab 2 of these. I found someone selling them online, so I did get 2 from eBay, and they were like $4 each. So these are actually really fairly inexpensive with Disney characters on it. I thought that was a great deal. There is something on the back that says 1987. I don't know if that's the year these came out. If so, these are in perfectly good condition, and they had Disney characters on it, so I was sold so quick when I saw this on eBay. Just to share the last Lunar New Year bit right now, I did go to my local Chinatown and pick a couple things up for myself. They had this rat plush from last year. It's like a little mouse, and he's holding his own money bag in his hands, and this was $4.99. They actually gave it to me, I think, for $3. They knew that I was looking at this, and they said, here, this is for you. You said it was so cute, and I was like, okay, sure, and they gave me a discount on it. So this is last year's little plush design. That's why he's a rat. This year's design should be an ox, so they hadn't had that come in yet. They said maybe the next week or so they would have it in Chinatown, but I do have a plush to put in my background as well. Last year's rat. And then I also picked up these hanging decorations. They have an official name, I just don't know the name of it, I'm sorry, but they're little charms basically, and each of them has a little ox because it was the year of the ox, so I'll have little oxen in my background with little dangling figures later on this year. I do have my decorations from 2 years ago still from Chinatown, but I wanted to get some new ones for this year as well, which is why I made that special trip to Chinatown on a weekend when my husband was around so he could just like drive and I was popping out and jumping into stores. And then I also got this. This is just a very simple red one of these tassel designs, but this could be used every year for Lunar New Year, and I love these. So this was like $3. Yeah, this was $3 for my choice. So they were fairly inexpensive, and I was just grabbing as much decorations as I could. And I also grabbed one in pink, magenta-ish color. So that's my decorations to share. I just wanted to show what I went ahead and purchased for Lunar New Year. This is the last thing. This was $8. But it is 2 pieces connected, so I would basically hang it up like this, and I just liked it because they were like plastic lanterns, and I have paper ones only, so I thought this would be nice to have like a nice, more durable design. So that is for my Lunar New Year festivities. When I take all this down, I will be decorating for Lunar New Year, so you will see it very soon on this channel. So that's everything from Chinatown and that I ordered online so far. And now let's get into my magic mail. This is actually a package that I got end of December. This was sent out December 16th to me. And I know what it is. And at that point I was like, I don't really need it just yet because I already had put up my Christmas pin board. But this is a Christmas pin that was released from the Disney Studio Store online. And I was not lucky enough to grab it before it sold out. But I found one of my Instagram seller friends was selling it, and I purchased it from her. It's so tiny. But here it is. It's Aurora holding up a Christmas present, and she's just wearing her signature, like, black and brown dress, and she has a red and yellow present. Normally, this would be the Toys for Tots donation, so if you donated a toy, California residents could go to the Disney Studio Store certain dates from between November and early December and pick up a pin while supplies lasted. Because of the pandemic, that wasn't able to happen. They actually just put all the pins at once online, which I thought was really silly. I wish they actually had done weekly pin offerings and then you could go pick it up, because they had other in-person pickups and they didn't do it this time. So they made it all like released the same day for California residents only, and then they would only mail it to you. And their shipping charges on Disney Studio Store Hollywood's website are $12. $12 is a lot to ship. It's just a flat fee. So it doesn't matter if you order one thing or a million things, you're paying $12. And if you're just getting one item like me, that's a lot. So the fact that it was only mail and not pickup made it a little bit less of a deal for me anyway. And then these pins were basically $15 each. So this is the one I was able to purchase. There was another one of Mickey Mouse that I would have liked, but that one was not available. So I now have Aurora with the present, and she will be on future Christmas pin boards, but I was lucky that I was able to get this one for now. And the back, per usual, has all the ice cream symbols, because that is how you know this is a Disney Studio Store pin. And yeah, my other mail just came from Minnie Mouse Shop. That is her logo right there. I've ordered from her many times before. This actually came a day too late because I had just sent out a pair of ears for the Lunar New Year swap that I'm doing. If this had arrived before then, I would have actually included that pin in my ear design. But this is her small shop card that says just thank you for supporting me. This is my order slip. I ordered 2 different things from her. This is my first one though. So I ordered 4 pins here. And let's get into it. This is the one that I would have sent to my friend. It is a cherry blossom pin. I thought that could be perfect for a Lunar New Year pair of ears. Now I'll just have it for a springtime pair that I'll be working on in the future. But that is a cherry blossom pin that she had. The other 3 are on here. They're all Christmas related. So I have a holly sprig with a hidden Mickey in the center. I have a peppermint Minnie design because it's a mini bow on it. And then I have a Santa Mickey. design. So these are all a small shop design from Minnie Mouse Shop, but they're super cute, and I really like the way that she makes her pins. So I decided to go ahead and grab these for her end of the holiday season sale. So that is all my magic mail from my 2 small shops. Now I'm going to get into my friend mail. So now on to my friend box, and my friend sent me something from the UK. This is kind of a swap. I sent her a bunch of items for Christmas, knowing that she would most likely not get it in time for Christmas, and it would come in time for her birthday, which was January 5th. I believe it was the 5th or the 6th. Correct me if I'm wrong, Emily, I think it was the 5th. But my birthday was also January 3rd, and she was a couple days after me, and she was like, I know that your birthday's coming up, and would you like to do a Christmas swap? And she had picked up some items for me, and it was at that end of December, and I was like, you know what, why not? And I think I sent it to her December 18th or so, fully expecting it to be like a 2-week delay. She wouldn't get it in time for Christmas. No, she reached out to me on the 24th of December saying, your box arrived in time for Christmas. She got it Christmas Eve, so she did open mine on Christmas Day, which is pretty awesome. Mine took a little bit longer to arrive. Things in the US are a lot slower, I guess, and my box did not arrive until the end of December. So I did have this in time for my birthday. However, I'm just getting around to it actually on Emily's birthday. I'm just opening it up. So I'm a little bit belated on opening this up, but I wanted to go ahead and see what was in here. And if I look a little different from the first part of the video, it's because I'm actually filming the day after I filmed that first portion. It's hard to get this all filmed together. So we're going to see what is in this box sent to me from my friend Emily from the UK. It's a friend box meant to be for Christmas / my birthday. And let's see what items she picked up for me. What's cool with the UK is that you get a mixture of things from Primark, stores that I don't have access to, so that's always fun. I'm trying to see if it says which side up. It says handle with care, breakables inside. I'm going to assume that it's this side that I'm supposed to be opening, so I apologize if I open it up the wrong direction. So here we go. And this does say, it just says next day delivery. Okay, I think I did it the right way because I see an envelope on the top with a bunch of wrapping paper. So I'm going to start with the card that says Christina and go ahead and open this up. It might be a Christmas card. It is a Christmas card. Okay, so I have a Christmas card from Emily and it says Merry Christmas and has 4 different reindeer. I love that. So cute and adorable. And they all have presents in their hands. And, ooh, one's drinking hot cocoa, I think. This one says, to Christina and family, happy Christmas from Emily Chatham. And it's fun that this says Happy Christmas because that is something that you say in England. Whereas here we say Merry Christmas. So a very happy Christmas to you too, Emily. Okay, so let's go ahead and open the rest of this up. I'm glad that I opened that correctly. I'm seeing, I think this is just stuffing. I think we set like a $30 price limit for each other too. So something small. And there's a card here. She sent me Christmas jokes. It's a paper printed out with Rudolph's like shiny nose at the bottom. And it says Merry Christmas. Okay, here's a joke. Which of Santa's reindeers needs to mind his manners the most? Rudolph. Get it? Rudolph. What was Santa doing when he got a virus? Oh my god. Playing on the internet. What do you get when a cat walks along the beach? Santa Claus! These are great. Okay. So, oh, let's do one more. What did Santa say to Mrs. Claus as he looked out the window? It looks like reindeer. These are hilarious. I need to find out if you made these up or if you got these from online. This is great. What do you call Santa wearing earmuffs? Anything you want. He can't hear you. So these are cute. These are a nice laugh. Thank you so much for that, Emily. Okay. Now I'm going to get into the other 2 items. One is wrapped in like, it's wrapped in the same paper that you get with the Disney Parks items. So that's interesting. Let's see what she put in this box. Oh, it's like a pretty red box with gold. I like the wrapping of this. And this might be an ornament. It is an ornament. Okay, let's see what she got me. Oh, nice. So I don't actually have this ornament. And this will be a nice addition to my Christmas tree. Thank you. I think this was an exclusive. This is actually from the Disney store. You can see it does have this year's gray design, and it says it was 15 pounds in England, or 21 pounds. There's two prices, 15 pounds and 21 pounds. I'm not really sure. Oh, it's 15 pounds, 21 euros. Excuse me. It's been a while since I've seen these symbols. But this is probably from the UK Disney store, and she got me Lumiere, which is pretty awesome because I don't have any Lumiere ornaments. You can see he's pretty big, and he even has a light, his two candles for the candelabra on his hat from the Be Our Guest scene. But this has a little tab on the bottom so you can light him up. I'm going to actually take this out, use this for next Christmas. Oh, nice! And there he is, all lit up. That is pretty cool. Thank you so much, Emily. So she got me a light up Lumiere ornament. And Emily's real big on Beauty and the Beast too, so I'm assuming that you probably got one of these for yourself also, which would be really nice. This is a really nice ornament. Thank you. So I will go ahead and put this on my Christmas tree. That's a very nice touch. I wasn't expecting that. And then the other item she has wrapped in this bubble wrap, and it's beautifully packaged as well. Okay, hold on. So this is actually wrapped in this white cloth. So I'm going to open this first and then get into the bigger package. This might be a pin because Emily is also a pin collector. I believe I sent her pins as well. Let's see what is in here. Oh, is this a Hidden Mickey pin? So she sent me a Hidden Mickey pin that I don't have, and it's of Hades, and it's like a tie. So this is actually a really nice pin that she sent me. This is kind of like a cool box, because it's like things that Emily would like too, because she is a big Hades collector. But that is Hades with its big jaw, and he is on this big tie. And it does say this is from... These are always so hard to read because they're so tiny. 2015, I believe, is what that says. But very cool. So she sent me a Disney Parks pin, and it's one that I didn't already have, of Hades. And I have one last item from Emily, and this is gorgeous. I love this wrapping with the gold and the green ribbon. So thank you again. Let's see. I don't remember, but I don't think that I wrapped mine in Christmas present paper. I think I kind of like got mine out so quickly because I was like, let me make sure she gets this. And then she received it in time for Christmas, so that was pretty shocking. Oh, okay. So this is nice. So I actually was, I was able to get a box like this last year from Primark. And these are Disney ornaments with the Disney hands and Disney heads and whatnot, but now I have more. So I have a Disney tree, like a small little white one that I put these ornaments on, but these can go onto my bigger tree. And let me show you guys a closer look at them. This is like a pink one with gold. You've got the Mickey glove, you've got a purple one, you've got an aqua one, you've got this one with the painted across, and it looks like there's another one behind this label. So I'm actually going to keep this wrapped up because it'll be easier to pack it up since all my Christmas ornaments are about to go into storage literally like in a day or two. So I'm not even going to take this out because it'll be easier for me to just keep it in the box and then take it out again next year. But there you go. I have some beautiful ornaments from, I believe this, yeah, this is a Primark item that you could get. So that is pretty cool. And I really appreciate getting Disney ornaments sent to me. So I got the Lumiere ornament that lights up, this one, and the Hades pin. Thank you again, Emily, for these little extra goodies that you set aside for me. It's really sweet that you want to do the exchange. So that is it for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my friend mail and then also the things that I picked up for myself, Lunar New Year related, and just eBay in general. And then I have one more thing that I didn't show you, so I'll show you right now. This was sitting on the side, so I forgot that I had ordered this, but I also ordered this from eBay. And this is a Disneyland Paris Christmas pin set. Since I like Christmas pins so much, I saw this one listed for like a bargain. The original price on this was 19 euros. So for 4 pins, I thought that was a really good deal. And I went ahead and grabbed all 4 of them. So you've got Mickey holding up a Santa sack with a bunch of candy canes, Minnie Mouse just in her like Mrs. Claus suit. You've got Goofy holding a bunch of presents, and then you have Pluto at the far end with a candy cane in his mouth. I have the plush version of this, so these are fun. I'm not 100% sure if these are all authentic. It'd be really hard to kind of copy this, but it does have the backer card, and I took off the Pluto one to confirm, and it does say Disneyland Paris on the back, and this looks like a real pin. Whenever you buy things from eBay, though, you have to be a little bit cautious. And the Mickey and the Minnie look real. For whatever reason, the enamel on the Goofy looked a little faded to me, which is why I was wondering if these were real or not. It does say that this is from 2017. This is a booster pack. But as far as I can tell, using my knowledge, this looks like an authentic pin, which makes me think that these are real. I don't collect Disneyland Paris pins enough to know the difference. I collect mostly Asian parks and then the US parks, so I can spot those fakes really easily. But this looks real to me. So someone was just trying to give this as a bargain online, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so these are my 4 new pins from Disneyland Paris. And I wanted to show that as well because this is another thing I just got from eBay. And that is now currently all of my magic mail. So, phew! Let me know what your favorite item was in the comments below. Thank you again to my friend Emily for the beautiful mystery box. It's really sweet and appreciated. And I'm glad we were able to do that exchange in time for our birthdays. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing my content as usual. I always have some fun hauls here. I am going to try to take a moratorium on spending for the next couple of weeks. So the hauls that you'll be seeing are things that I previously picked up in December. But my credit card bill just came in. My husband was like, we need to talk. So I'm hoping to kind of take like a pause in the first month of the 2021. So we'll see how well I do with that. But in the meantime, hope you guys are taking care. You have lots of content for me anyway, as usual. So don't worry. I'll keep it busy on here and talk to you guys soon in the next video. Take care. Bye! Okay, so here is a tour and look at all the stuff that I had in my background when I filmed during the month of December for Christmas. In the very, very far background, I have just a little simple Christmas wreath. I have the same dangling wreath over the bookshelves in my house as well, so I thought that was really nice to have that throughout the place. This yellow, blue, and red garland in the back I got from Daiso. It's meant to be Christmassy. Not really sure why yellow, blue, and red. Scream Christmas. I guess I could keep that there all year round. And then this is a wreath that I made myself. I made that for my Christmas in February swap. I decided just to keep that around for Christmas, but it's made out of 3 different style wreaths that I put together in the shape of a Mickey head. And then in the far background, I have this beautiful little wreath. This is the mini wreath that I got from Tokyo, Japan in 2018. They had a different one this past year, but it does say right there, 35th anniversary for Tokyo Disney Resort, because that was during their 35th anniversary. It has a bunch of presents and hidden Mickeys and different baubles. I love that. It's cute and it's nice and simple, and it does ring as well. And then I had this little Mickey Festival of the Holidays, just a paper good that I got from when that was open back in, I believe that might have been from 2019 or so, not sure, but they obviously didn't have that this past year, but I just have kept all my paper goods. And then in the far back, from left to right, I'll show you what I have here. I do have this little garland. It's a Christmas garland from Daiso as well. I didn't really change my decor down here. It's the same as Halloween, so just this fun Christmas garland. Whoops, my Christmas key fell from where it was before. This is from last year as well. It's a Disney Christmas key, and I also had that in the background hanging, but besides the garland, that's it. Let's go with the background. So I have the Christmas tree that I got this year. It lights up. Beautiful. Then next to that, I have my Santa Mickey Funko. That's the cake that I got in my Magical Pick-Me-Up box. This is one of my favorite new ornaments this year. It's the Tower of Terror ornament. I love it. And besides being an ornament, I just thought it would be a fun display piece as well. And you can see it has a nice just rendition of what the interior rooms look like. I love that. Then you've got the red zipper from last year. You've got this year's snow globe zipper for the AP holder. So I did get that one as well with Mickey Mouse as Santa. This is a Pluto Funko that also came in that Amazon Funko box along with the Mickey. This is the Minnie Mouse Hot Cocoa that I got in my Be Our Guest Express box. I had that in my background added the past couple days. This is a Mickey Funko as well. So, okay, never mind. This one came from the Amazon box along with the Pluto. This one came from BoxLunch, so I ordered that one separately, BoxLunch or Hot Topic. And so I have the two different Funkos. That's what it is. Then over here I have one of my Starbucks Christmas ornaments, and this one is the Disneyland Park one from this year. Thought that was really nice. Behind the Minnie Mouse Coco, I also had another one of these. This was from last year, and it does say Disney California Adventure with all the different icons from when they put it last year. So I do collect these. I love these little ornaments. I do have my two Mickey Jingle Bell ice cubes. These are meant to go into a drink, and they do shake around. So that's the green one and the red one. And then in the background, I do have my Mickey Mouse gingerbread plush. Super popular this year, and the Minnie Mouse one is over there. So, two fun designs. This is my Pluto popcorn buckets, the red one. I also have the green one in my background as well. But in front of here, I have my little Hogwarts section. This is the Dumbledore Christmas figurine Funko that I love. This is an I'd Rather Stay at Hogwarts This Christmas sign I got from Hot Topic. And this is one of the mystery snow globes. I pulled a Hagrid, so I also have him in my display. Then I have my Winter Belle and my Winter Jasmine. I got these both from different mystery boxes sent to me from Hong Kong, so that's pretty cool. Then I have my Christmas Pluto plush in the ugly red sweater. That came from the Disney parks, and I've had that for a couple of years now. I picked it up back in 2018, I believe. In the background, I also have my reindeer. It's a Sven, little miniature wishable, and I have him next to some of my newest wishables, both Belle and Beast. Then over here I have my Mickey Santa Mickey Lunch Fly backpack from last year. I got that, and I love this backpack, so I thought it'd be fun to put in my display. This is my Nutcracker Jingle All the Way Trader Sam's mug that I got from one of the cast member gifts. This year I showed that in my cast member exclusive gift for the marketplace for cast members that I was able to get. So really appreciate that for my friend Art. And then this is the Santa Mickey popcorn bucket from last year. And I have that in my display as well. And this one fell from the side, but I had the two Santa North Pole plush. And this is from last year. You can see Pluto's wearing his little like plaid thing. And I got this from the outlet, I believe. So I did not pay full price, but it has little antlers, reindeer antlers on Pluto, and I love these things. And the very last thing are these two miniature snow globes. There is my Daisy one, and this is my Goofy one that I got from last year. And these are the two mystery snow globes from the Disney store. This one I might actually end up giving to a friend who's obsessed with Daisy, but super cute. I love the Mickey's Christmas Carol design, and I actually got this one from Hong Kong, and this one is from the American Disney store from last year, so fun. That is the extent of my Christmas 2020 display. I'm about to take it down now that it is Three Kings Day in January 21st, 2021. So that's it. I've got my Disneyland Playdates and Travels sign in the background, little ornament. So that is the extent of my Christmas decorations.